Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone this evening? I hope you're all doing well. Hi, Tara. Hi, Aurora, Amy. Hi, Angie, Shannon. Hi, everybody. Hi, Holly, Katie, Aurora, Amy Fendley. Did I miss anybody? It's not horribly hot here today. Was warm, but our biggest complaint is hi, Bobby Gordon. Our biggest complaint right now is all that smoke from Canada. Oh, I had a headache yesterday. We had to go get groceries, and I had a headache that started about 20 minutes after we left the house. And I finally ended up taking I had 3 hydrocodones left from my kidney stones, and I took one so that I could get to sleep because it was that bad. And no, it wasn't a migraine. It was just one of those nagging, irritating, painful headaches that start at the back of your skull. I'm just done with the smoke. I'm just absolutely done. It's supposed to clear out tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. It's supposed to clear out within the next 24 hours. And that makes me exceedingly happy. Let's see. I'm sorry that it's hot there, Amy. Yeah, right, Katie? Good. Who else? Show of hands, who got to write today? Me too, Katie. Oh, I'm sucking on Zyrtex like they're freaking M&Ms. Seriously. I know you're only supposed to take one every 24 hours, but I'm taking 2 a day because I can't. So, show of hands, who got to write today? I did a little bit of writing. Mostly I did a lot of working. And I was distracted by the trial down in Laredo. Research counts if it was research for your book. This is for everyone who got to write today or research today or even plot today. This is for you guys. So I'm glad everybody had a good day. Oh, good for you, Holly. Plotting is always good. I love plotting. I do. I love plotting. What is wrong with these glasses? They're not scratched, but I feel like there's a goober on them, but they look really, really clear. I don't know. Maybe it's my makeup. Oh, good, Katie. What was that book? And yes, Amy, the Laredo trial is just absolutely cray-cray. It really is. I'm waiting for Brent Jones to get here. He and I have been talking the last couple days about books and life and craziness and everything. So I'm waiting for him to get here. For those of you who are new to the channel, please like on your way in, if you could be so kind, and leave a comment in the comment section so that I know who's here. Hi, Black Ice old guy. How are ya? It's going very well, Black Ice. Tonight is all about writing. Inferno by Shel Bliss. She's a good writer, Shel Bliss is. She's in a group I belong to, and I really like her. I had a good day. Holly, I believe she said she read Inferno by Shel Bliss. That's what I think she said. And I just realized, how do I sound? Do I sound okay? I forgot to ask, and I forgot to put, those are the wrong ones, my earbuds in. Can you hear every little sound that I'm making on the screwing around on my desk? Oh, good. Good. I might not put my earbuds in. Oh, he's on? Okay, good. I'm glad to know Brent is here. Let's see. Orson Scott Card reread, but I'm always up for hearing about material I'm unfamiliar with. Black Ice, if you want to read some really great writing, really great fiction, really great storytelling, oh, it's just magical, then I recommend Carl Purdon. That is Purdon. Carl Purdon. I recommend it to anybody. I'm going to put that in here. Carl Purdon. I'm going to do a little swoop. Okay, so the reason I recommend Carl Purdon to anybody, the first book of Carl's that I read was titled The Night Train. He had me crying so hard, I mean tears rolling down my neck, sob crying within the first 4 pages of the book. It was called The Night Train. He has several other books out, but The Night Train is still my most favorite. Varied fiction, very fiction. Black Ice. And he's absolutely a phenomenal writer, and he's one of my all-time most favorites. So, with that said, we're going to do another swoop, and we're going to get into the meat of and potatoes of this evening. Okay. As many of you know, there was a major book signing recently, Book Bonanza. And I have heard nothing but wonderful, awesome things about Book Bonanza from people who have gone there before, more than once. Okay? I am not quite sure what happened, but I refuse to speak to anyone who was not there. Right? I want only the facts. I don't want rumors. I don't want innuendos. I don't want BS. Right? So I've only spoken to individuals who were actually there and actually witnessed, yes, Amy, Book Bonanza, who actually witnessed some of the, I'm going to use the word someone gave me, absolute thuggery. Just absolute thuggery that was going on. Oh, you were there, Tara? Yeah. People were being punched, hit, knocked down, shoved out of the way. The volunteers who help put this on every year were verbally abused, and some, I hear, were physically abused. It was a new type of reader. And readers were doing this, Amy. And from what I'm told, these were younger readers. Okay? Like between the ages of 18 and maybe 25. So, to me, that's young. Okay? Considering how old I am, 18 to 25 is very, very young. They were stealing books off of authors' tables. They were trying to scalp their wristbands. I guess the way it's set up is you say what authors you want to see before you get there. You fill out a form, and then you purchase a band, and that gets you to the people that you want to see, right? So what some people were doing were basically storming the lines and pushing themselves ahead of the lines, going in and getting those signatures in books that they wanted, and then they were immediately coming out and trying to sell their wristbands. This, Christina, was at Book Bonanza, and I have absolutely nothing to say, bad to say, about the volunteers, the coordinators, the moderators. I have nothing bad to say about them. Under the circumstances, they did a phenomenal job, and they have always done a phenomenal job. Now, I have been to little book signings and I have been to great big book signings. I have been at this since 2011, right? I have never, ever, ever been to a book signing where readers behave this way. Just never, ever, ever. And I am just absolutely stunned. Yeah, Tara's right. It's a first come, first serve to get the bands. Authors say how many they think they can see in the time frame allotted. So people would get bands to get in line to limited edition books. And that was one of the big things were these thugs. That's what I'm going to call them. I'm just going to call them thugs because that is exactly how they behaved, right? It was like trying to get that special limited edition Transformer toy or that special edition one of a kind Star Wars toy, right? It was just absolute mayhem and chaos and acts of pure thuggery. And these people who, some of them had probably, and this is just my speculation, okay? I'm going to assume that some of these readers had never even read some of these authors who had these special limited edition covered books, right? And it was all about the coup. Who could get the most stickers on their ribbon? Who could get the most books signed in this short amount of time? Who could do, who could get the most of this or the most of that, and who could get the most free stuff, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, like Tickle Me Elmo and Cabbage Patch Dolls and all that other nonsense. I can't comprehend it either, Black Eye Soul Guy, but from those I've talked to who were there, they said the only people causing troubles were these youngsters, these immature, spoiled thugs. I don't know what else to call them. If anybody's got a better idea on what to call these individuals who ruined it for so many other people, ruined it not just for other readers, but for the authors who were there. What? Today on the event Facebook page, someone posted that a failed BB Editions up for $300 with a swag bag. What does the BB stand for, Katie Co? I don't know. Hi, Ashley. So they were so now what they're trying to do are sell those limited editions for $300. It's not about, for them, okay, tell me if I'm wrong, but for most of us, when we go to a book signing, authors go to meet their readers, to love on their readers. That's why we want to go. We want to meet new readers, but we want to also meet those readers who have been with us since the beginning. We want to love on them. We want to hug them. We want to get our pictures taken with them. We want to give them special gifts. That's just me. That's why I go to these, to be with my readers. I also go to mingle with other authors. I just love doing that, bouncing ideas and talking about, the industry and everything. Readers go to meet their favorite authors or to get books they've already purchased signed, or to purchase books to get them signed by their favorite authors, right? That's why readers go to these things, is so that they can meet their favorite authors. Okay? That's not what these thugs were there for this time. It had nothing to do about meeting other readers. It had absolutely nothing to do about making new friends. Absolutely nothing to do about getting to meet favorite authors or anything like that. That's not why they were there. Okay? They were there to see what they could get for free and as much of it as they could so that they could take it home and sell it. Brent is saying he can't get in. Well, I'm so sorry, Tara. Tell him to sign out and sign back in. They weren't there for the, the camaraderie, the love of reading, the love of stories. They weren't there for any other reason other than to cause trouble and hopefully make a dime. That's the only reason they were there. Absolute only reason. Profiteers, yeah, profiteers. Yeah, right, Amy? We go to these events to be around other authors and to meet our readers. That's why we go, right? We don't go for the drama. That's not what we're about, right? Hi, Christine Clinton, author. Hello. So in my personal opinion, those people who were at this event causing all the trouble were nothing but thugs. I don't care. I don't care if they come at me. I'm told that the vast majority of them were from Book Talk, which I have nothing to do with, so I don't know. But from evidence shown to me, the vast majority of these troublemakers were from Book Talk, and they were very young. Yeah, leave the drama on the pages. Yeah, exactly. So, again, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about the volunteers, the people who were there to put on a spectacular book signing that has, what was this, the 4th year? And everybody who's ever gone to it has absolutely loved it. And that's why they were just as baffled as everyone else, is because they'd never experienced anything like this, right? Yeah, right? Black Ice suggests that Book Bonanza needs to hire security, and I absolutely hate that the world has come to that. Oh, they did. They did, Amy. They handled it the best way they could. They were not prepared for this, right? And why should they be? Why should they have to prepare for this kind of bullshit, right? Why on earth? We have never, ever, ever. I've held these events. I've been to these events. Security was the last thing on our mind. We never even thought about security because everybody acted like adults, mature, responsible, normal adults. We were all there for the same reason, to meet our favorite authors, to make friends, like I've said. Hang on, I've got to really blow my nose, so I'm going to mute and stop. Sorry about that. I didn't think any of you would like to see me blow my nose. So, okay. Who was the author, Tara? Tara says, one author who originally only had 100 books, special edition, and saw her books being posted is now going to order more and sell those for normal price. Exactly. Who in the hell disrupts a book signing? Right? Who? For what purpose? Who does this? I just don't know. Oh, people were hurt, physically hurt, Christina, Alaska. Physically hurt. And it just boggles the mind. And it just boggles the mind. So, No, I wouldn't pay $300 for a book either, unless it was a first edition, something written by one of the founding fathers. That I might consider a really old book, right? But not for a brand new one. No, I'm not going to do that. Immaturity, yes, definitely immaturity. But yeah, they're hooligans and they're thugs. Ugh. It's a friggin' book signing. A lot of readers are nerds. I feel like a nerd because I love to read. But nobody should ever feel unsafe, especially at a friggin' book signing. Oh, okay, Black Ice. So to those thugs and hooligans who more or less ruined Book Bonanza last weekend, I have a special message to you. Bite me. You acted like thugs and hooligans who showed absolutely no respect for anybody. You are selfish, immature, spoiled friggin' brats. That's all you are. Spoiled brats who don't have a freaking clue about truth, kindness, generosity, the real world, how to be a kind adult. Y'all are just idiots. I don't care who you are. I don't care how pissed off you get at me. I really don't care. I'm 58. I don't give a shit anymore. Again, I say, you can bite me. You can bite my once fabulous ass. How you behaved last weekend was absolutely despicable, deplorable, ridiculous, immature, and uncalled for. Yeah, Katie, I'm wondering. I'm just wondering if we have to now worry about future book signing events. Civility, yes, they have no clue what civility is. No clue at all what civility is. They were just there to win something. And it wasn't even a prize that anybody at Book Bonanza was giving away. It was this self-made contest that they came up with to see who could get the most this, that, or the other. And it's absolutely, utterly ridiculous. We're going to swoop. Where'd Swoop go? There's Swoop. Okay. Now, okay. Tara says this event is for charity. They raised $250,000 to give to organizations. These hooligans had no concept of it. Exactamundo. Exactly. So I'm just going to say her name. To Colleen Hoover, I am so sorry that this took place at Book Bonanza. To all the readers who were there, who had to deal with this nonsense, I'm sorry this happened to you. But Colleen Hoover has got to be the classiest, kindest, most generous person on this earth. Here's why. She stayed to sign her books. She stayed through all the chaos when other authors were packing up and leaving because they just, and I can't really say that we blame them. I think I might have been tempted to leave too. Well, actually I wouldn't have been. I'd have been tempted to say, hey, settle the down. I would have been using my mommy voice. I really would have, which could have made the whole situation uglier. So it's probably a good thing it wasn't there. But again, I digress. Colleen stayed until after 11 o'clock that night to sign books for every single person who had come to see her. That is class. That is grace. That is generosity above and beyond. So to Colleen Hoover, I say thank you for setting such an amazing example on how people in general, not just authors, but people in general, should behave. And you are now one of my heroes. And I just had to put that out there. Yes, it is dedication. I don't know where, I forgot. It's on the tip of my tongue. This was Book Bonanza. Was it in Texas this time? I know once it was in Denver, wasn't it? That's what I hear. I have never heard a bad thing about Colleen Hoover. Yeah, she's just amazing. And if I could get her to come on my show one night, I couldn't do the show. I'd be fangirling all night long. I just would. Outside of Dallas, Texas. So probably Grapevine. Yeah, Grapevine, Tara says. Okay, I have friends in Grapevine. But, yeah. If you come across any of these flippant idiots who try to pretend to behave like this was no big deal, this wasn't as big a problem as everybody made it out to be, or whatever, share this video with them. Because I really want them to know, the thugs and the hooligans to know, what we actually think of them, and we think you're all assholes. Thugs, hooligans, and assholes. Book Talk, T-O-K. Like from TikTok, there's Author Talk, there's Book Talk. So, B-O-O-K-T-O-K. I hope that puts that in there. Yeah, I Snowflake pretty called is that Katie Co. Just my 2 cents. Oh, excuse me. So this wasn't really about what not to do, because those of you who are here tonight, we're all similarly minded individuals who understand that when you go anywhere public, right? Hang on, Tara. Don't anybody go anywhere, okay? And I hate to chew gum while I do this, but it's the only thing that I found that helps my dry mouth when I'm doing shows. Okay, Tara, can you tell Brent that I just sent him a link? Well, yes, Texans are rugged individualists, but it's different when you're in the thick of things sometimes. I mean, people came from all over the United States to go to this, okay? I sent him a Facebook message, Tara. Anyway, I know what we think we might do, but what we might do isn't always what we actually do. I know I've got a huge big mouth, and it gets me into some trouble sometimes. But I wouldn't have. I know in my heart, I probably would have made the situation worse. So it's probably good again that I was not there. But it just absolutely boggles the mind. It baffles me how these younger individuals felt that it was okay to behave like they did. I just don't get it. If that had been one of my kids, my kids wouldn't have acted that way. Guarantee you. They would have known better. Oh, Amy asks if Colleen has a bookstore in Sulphur Springs. Where is Sulphur Springs? Sulphur Springs. Oh, it closed in early June. Okay. Anyway, I'm just really disappointed in these idiots. And again, I have nothing to say bad about the conference at all, about the book signing. Absolutely nothing bad to say about about Colleen Hoover. I don't have anything bad to say about the volunteers and the people who were in attendance that actually behaved like mature, responsible adults. And this just makes me want to go more. That's true. No matter what their age is, this was deplorable behavior. Just deplorable. But anyway, that's mostly what I had planned to discuss this evening. We did finally get rain today. We should probably swoop. Yes, that's all I have for a swoop. I need a better swoop. Oh, that's cool, Amy. That is really cool. So, my challenge to any reader who is watching this, any author who is watching this, don't give up. Don't give up on book signings. Thanks, Black Ice. Don't give up on book signings. Don't give up on reader events. Just don't give up on that. I'm really hoping and praying that this was just a one-off, but I got a feeling it probably wasn't. So moving forward, I think more event coordinators, I think there is a lesson to be learned from this. What that exactly is on the end for the for event coordinators, what that means, I'm not quite sure. Ooh, Katie Co, that is such a good idea. That is a good idea, Katie Co. Thank you for that. Don't give up. Stick together. And remember that some people are just assholes. Pardon my potty mouth, but they just aren't. Some people just, I mean, we all know there are people out there who, if you gave them $1 million, they'd bitch at you because you didn't gift wrap it. And then there's these individuals, these hooligans and thugs, who would bitch because it was only $1 million. And if we loved them more, we would have given them 10 times that much. Were the police called? I don't believe so. But I think moving forward, that might not be a bad idea. Call the police. You want to act like an idiot? Well, this is what happens when you act like an immature, spoiled brat. A thug, a hooligan, a whatever. Actions have consequences. But hindsight's always 20/20, isn't it? That's true. I don't know, Aurora. But I have a feeling we haven't heard the end of this. But moving forward, this is not going to keep me away from future book signings. I still plan to attend book signings. I still plan to meet with my readers because I love them all so very much. I do. I love my readers. I do. I think I have the best readers. Everybody thinks they have the best readers, but I think mine are just awesome. I don't know how to make it easier or better. Hey, Brent Jones, you finally got in, dude. Glad you're here, Brent. Yeah, I don't know how other book signings are going to go in the future. I don't know what kind of changes they will make, but yeah, hiring extra security might not be a bad idea. You went through hell to get here. Aw, Brent, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Hey, Brent. Sorry. Hey, Brent. If you talk to Mark Zuckerberg in the next week or two, tell him I said he can eat butt. Brent is probably falling out of his chair right now. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's scalping. Scalping tickets is illegal. I always win, Brent. Now, I do have a line I won't cross, Brent. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, Tara. Anyway, it was just a sad situation all the way around. But it is not going to keep me from going to book signings, to meeting my readers, to hanging out with fellow authors. It's not going to stop me. It's just not. And I hope it doesn't stop anybody else. If they do it over the internet, that would be wire fraud, Angie. Brent, do you want to come on and talk? Because you were there? Because Katie wants to know what your thoughts are about what happened at Book Bonanza. Dude, if you want to come on, just let me know. It is a federal offense. If they are trying to sell illegally gotten gains, or if they try to scalp online, wire fraud. It's wire fraud, plain and simple, and it is a federal offense. Just saying. Just saying. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Brent, if you want to come on, send me a Facebook message and or look at your Facebook messages. I think that will get you in. That's okay, Brent. Maybe next week you can come on, Brent. I don't think they stole those bands or tickets or whatever that they had. I do not believe they had stolen those. I think they were just scalping those. Or the wristbands that they had already used, they were trying to sell, to scalp to other readers that were there. That part was one-on-one. But the part where they were trying to sell these tickets at a very, very increased cost prior to the book signing, that I believe took place online. That's scalping, and that's wire fraud, and it's a federal offense. Okay, sweet, Brent. Brent will be my guest next week. I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about, but we'll talk about all sorts of stuff. Yeah. It's just, the whole thing was just obscene. Just obscene, the way these people behaved. Show of hands. Who else wants to just start bitch slapping people who act this stupid? Show of hands. Not that we're calling for violence, YouTube. I'm not inciting violence, not inciting a riot. We are speaking philosophically here. Okay? The philosophical bitch slap. Shannon thinks we'll come up with something, huh, Brent? Yes, we do have crazy ass stories, don't we, Brent? I love you, Shannon. Give smack to the head. Boom. Thank you, Katie. Well, you got to throw disclaimers out there every now and then for YouTube, or they get a little pissy. So, one moment, don't anybody go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves. I've got to check on something, okay? Don't go anywhere. I am here. I am looking for something. My channel. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I promise this will be important. Okay. Don't go anywhere. All right. We're going to swoop and talk about something completely different. Okay. So, y'all know I can be a little cray-cray sometimes, right? But I am this close to having 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So I'm making a declaration here and now. And this will probably freak my husband out. But when I get to 1,005 subscribers, I will dye my hair pink. So, that's what I'm saying, is I will dye my hair pink when I get to 1,000 subscribers. I had changed the subject, but Brett just said something that made me laugh. The event was 6 miles beyond by a bat shit. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong now. Oh, and Shannon will dye hers purple. I've never dyed my hair before, like pink or green or purple or anything. But I will dye my hair pink when we get to 1,000 subscribers. Now, when we get to 100,000 subscribers, I will get a nose ring, a nose piercing. Just saying. Those are my goals, people. Help me meet these goals. I know it is a delightful blonde. It is. Some people think it's white, but it's not quite white yet. I still have some blonde and red in there. What are Pinot tips? I don't know what that is, Kitty Co. Is that like for your nails? Oh, pink tips? We'll see. But I got to get to... Oh, shit. I was thinking just a little, just a little one. I can always take it out and let it close up if I don't like it, right? Yes, I snort when I laugh too much, when I laugh too hard. Thank you, Brent. So this is the challenge. Help me get to 1,005 subscribers, and I will dye my hair pink. Biggin says he's going to, when he gets to X number of subscribers, he's going to wear a kilt. I love kilts. I think kilts are awesome. I do. Yep, Shannon will dye her hair purple. I will dye mine pink. And Brett, what color do you want to dye your hair? Green? Actually, what I would wear would be called, my Scottish sex. I can't do accents. I can do them in my head. And I can understand, there's probably not an accent that I don't understand. Or no, there is not an accent that is difficult for me to understand. It's very rare. So what I would wear is what's called an Arisade, and I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I am pronouncing it like I read it, which is just a special Scottish plaid for women. And I don't have one, but my husband has the kilt, the whole regalia for kilt wear. Brent's going to dye his hair black. Party pooper. Everybody in a kilt. Well, my husband looks mighty fine in a kilt. Oh my God. And he's got the socks and the skidoo and the, he's got it all. And he looks so fine in it. Clan tartans? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do have to stop and think about what I've heard, but I love accents. I do. And it's so funny, when we go to Scotland, we're the ones with the accents when we're there, and it's just funny. We'll see, Kitty Co. We'll see. Anyway, enough of all of that. Show of hands, who is going to write this week? Do you have a daily word count? If you would like to share that in here, you can. Also, I see people from our Discord sprinting group. Shannon, are you still here, honey? Let me go grab it. Because Shannon is my producer as well as friend. She's my tech guru. And I've learned a lot from her. And I love her to pieces. I love her to the moon and back. Oh, stop it. Anyway, let me get here. Where is it, Shannon, where I can pick up the invite for our Discord channel? Oh, Shannon. Maybe if I go back and look and see if you entered it. Oh, okay. Yes, Shannon, I need the link to Discord, to our Cafe Sprint group. Thank you. Because it'll be midnight before I figure out how to do it. But anyway, anybody here who needs a sprinting partner or sprinting partners, we do have a Discord group that is open to authors. And oh, good. Shannon posted the link to the Discord channel in the chat. I'm going to copy that and paste it again. I don't know how to copy it, Shannon. It won't let me. So, Amy, what we do on Discord is we have a channel, the Cheeky Cafe or something like that. Shannon took care of everything. She even named it. We send you an invitation. You have to prove you are who you are. There are instructions, but it's super duper easy. We have an actual sprinting room where people just can go in and say, hey, is anybody writing today? Does anybody need a sprinting partner? Blah, blah, blah. And then primarily do it is we set 30-minute timers where we sprint for 30 minutes. We have our starting word count where we started. And then we have, after that 30 minutes is done, then you put your end word count. It's something Black Ice, it is someone to write with, to help keep you motivated. I can be very competitive on certain things, but I love to write. But when I'm sprinting with somebody, for me, it's like, ooh, I want to try and write more words than they did. I know, really, but hey, I'm writing 5,000 words a day. Oh, my feet is freezing? Well, poopy pies. So a sprinting partner is just someone you write with. And you can do it in groups, you can do it with just one person, and it's just a lot of fun. Okay? And I forgot to say it at the beginning, but hello to all the replay crew. Discord. We write in our own separate programs. I write in Scrivener. Other authors write in Word. Other authors write this, that, the other. Discord is just the place where you chat and you talk. Oh man, I'm so sorry. But anyway, it's writing with others to challenge yourself. And all you're doing in Discord is talking or chatting or texting or whatever and putting in your word counts. You don't actually write your story there. And it just helps you keep track of the total words you've written for the day. And I absolutely love sprinting in Discord. I do. It is so much. So anyway, but I'm told that I'm missing up and my stream is getting wonky, so I'm going to let everybody go. But to the replay crew, please leave a comment below what you think about tonight's topic, tonight's discussion. Am I right? Were these idiots at Book Bonanza more spoiled, rotten brats, hooligans, and thugs? Or am I missing something? Anyway, Shannon put in the link into the chat here on YouTube. I don't know if it goes to Facebook, but y'all know how to get a hold of me. You can send me an email if the link doesn't work. It's just Susan at SusanTisdale.com. And we will add you to our sprinting group, okay? Anyway, I'm going to go. I love you all. Thank you for listening to me rant tonight. And I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but I really do want it to be about writing related. Oh, Katie Co. Yes. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk anymore about her. I will explain it next week. Anyway, yes, we should be meeting Friday, unless husband surprises me at the last minute with a dinner date. Sometimes does. Checking my calendar. Friday be good. Friday's just let's talk about trials, and we're probably going to be talking about the Laredo case, state of Texas versus Anthony Burgos Aviles. I can't say it. Anyway, love you all. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Get all the beautiful words written, even if it's 25 of them. Just write something every single day. I don't know Black Ice. Reach out to Shannon Nemechek. I think she's Mama Nemo over at Discord. Anyway, everybody have a safe 4th of July next week. Don't drink too much. Eat all you want to. And we will just be back here Friday night. And if you can't get through Black Ice, just send me an email and we'll figure it out. Anyway, have an awesome, super, stupendous week. May your coffee cup not run dry. May your underwear not ride up the crack of your ass. And may you sing to you sweetly and beautifully and help you write all those amazing, beautiful words. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.